Hey everybody, welcome inside of Segra Stadium. Andrew Chapman joined by Jackson Loftin, the Woodpeckers' all-time stolen base leader. Accomplished the record just the other night, Tuesday night, stealing this bag right here. Second base, so appropriate that we sit down, talk to Jackson where a little bit of history was made. Jackson, congratulations on the new record, and I guess for pace of play purposes, you didn't want to go Ricky Henderson with it and lift the base out of the peg?
Yeah, I don't think that's quite my style. It might have been fun, little picture, but no, that's not really me.
You settled for the quick little wave,
Yeah.
a announcement around the stadium, a cool moment for you, but what transpired right thereafter might have been even more impressive. You weren't resting on the record. You took third,
Yeah.
and then you stole home.
Yeah.
You stole all the way around the bases. What was your mindset during that sequence that said, hey, I'm not content with second, I want a couple more?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get as many as I can, so yeah, I guess the 37 was cool, but always looking for an opportunity to take another one, and so got the look I was wanting to get to third, and then stealing home was kind of wild. That's the first time I've ever done that, but the third baseman was playing way far back, and it was a lefty, so I could get way down there, and I got there on the first pitch, and nobody really looked at me, so I told Mazzo, I was like, I'm going to go. He's like, all right. And so I just kind of kept walking, and then once he came set, there's kind of a lull when every pitcher comes set, they kind of think about stuff, so I was ready for it, and he did it, and he kind of just took off. I was kind of nervous on the way. Like, I don't know, it's kind of further than I thought, but ended up making it.
And you know there's going to be a throw at the plate, or
Yeah.
at least a collision, but you got under that tag, and you were able to catch the lefty napping on the mound. Ricky Rivera's really praised you for your studying of pitchers. It's not just, get on base and I'm just going to run because I'm fast, but you study tendencies and what pitchers do. What tools do you utilize pregame to help you get ready to swipe with such a great success rate as you do on the bases?
Yeah, Coach Mazzo does a really good job. He sent us out a scouting report video on the pitcher's tendencies, the times that he has to the plate, the amount of looks he does at second base, what his pickoff looks like, what his regular pitch looks like. And then you're just watching throughout the game. Some guys that like to pick a lot. Maybe he's struggling a little bit, so he probably is not going to pick, so you might go on the first pitch, or a young guy or a college guy, or just there's a lot of different factors that I'm always paying attention to.
You had the opportunity to go up to AAA earlier in the year with the Sugar Land Space Cowboys, help fill a roster spot during one of their road trips, and you had a lot of success at the AAA level. You connected for a few doubles over a handful of games, and what did that do just for you as kind of a motivation factor to experience that success at AAA, come back down here to Fayetteville, but know that you want to get back up to that level full time?
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. Those guys were great. The whole coaching staff was super helpful. All the players, a lot of guys that have been to the big leagues, they were nicer to me than they needed to be. Just welcoming, whatever questions I had, they were there to answer. And it was a lot of fun, to see kind of that level of baseball and know that I can play here too. So it was fun to be able to do that and have some success there.
You're a Texas kid too. I think some of the family got to see you play at the AAA level. Is that right?
Yeah, my girlfriend, my parents, cousins, grandparents, yeah. Some of them, it was their first time seeing me play professional, so that was fun. Yeah.
And you grew up in the Houston area. Here you are as a Houston Astros minor league ball player. Tell me about some of your earliest memories with the going to Houston Astros games, or just some of your favorite players growing up.
Yeah, I mean, I was at games when my mom was pregnant with me, and then just from all the way up, we had season tickets for a while. We sat right behind home plate, so that was fun. And then, even when in the 100 loss seasons, we were at probably 6, 7, 8, 10 games a year. I grew up a Craig Biggio fan. I always wore number 7 because he did. There's a lot of memories. We were at the 05 Game 3 of the World Series, I think. It's a lot of early memories are there at that stadium, running the bases and doing different stuff like that.
Jeff Bagwell's made it out here once this year to coach guys and just work on hitting, fielding. Is there a starstruck element at all when he's coaching you up?
Very wild, yeah. My brother wore number 5 because he wore number 5, so kind of cool thing there. But yeah, it was obviously grew up watching him play as well, and so we're at spring training, and I went up and introduced myself, and we just talked. He's like, "Oh, you're from Houston? That's cool." I was like, "Yeah, I grew up watching you play, whatever." But yeah, when he was here earlier in the season, we got to hit in the cage, pretty much just me and him, and that was a cool deal. My dad was super excited about that. So
yeah. You mentioned your brother. Was baseball always the primary sport of the family growing up, or did you guys play a variety of sports?
We played them all. Yeah, my dad played them all growing up. I think baseball was his favorite. I played baseball, basketball, and football all the way through high school. Whichever one was in season was my favorite. I was always better at baseball, but I enjoyed playing basketball and football a lot.
Yeah. Baseball became the exclusive sport for you come college. Sam Houston State, and then eventually Oral Roberts, where you finished up your college career. They made a nice little run in the College World Series this year. How much were you keeping up with some of your former teammates during that trip to Omaha?
Yeah, I was talking to a bunch of them. It was very cool to watch and follow the games. And we had them on in the locker room. And of the guys that went to college, that was the only school left from us, so everybody was kind of rooting for them. So it was a fun deal to follow.
Do you have a preferred spot on the diamond, or is it just kind of whatever gets your bat in the lineup?
It'll always be shortstop.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up playing, and it's the most fun. I'm kind of in the most control, but I enjoy being able to play all of them and having sort of a versatility.
A couple more quick hitters just to get to know a little bit about you, Jackson. You know, I've seen you out at the golf course once before. We've run into each other just crossing paths on the golf carts. But who is the best golfer on the teams? Is that you, or is that somebody else in the clubhouse?
It's not me, and I'm not sure there's a one best golfer. We're all pretty bad. It goes day by day. Some days it could be me. Yeah, everybody's pretty average, pretty below average probably.
As long as you go out there and have fun.
We all have a great time, and we make it a competition, so it's great.
That's what it's all about. I know you're a little bit of an outdoorsman as well. I think you have to be growing up in Texas. But in the off season, hunting or fishing, what's the preferred thing for you?
Probably hunting, but I do both. Yeah, I grew up doing both. My grandparents have a ranch, so we would do it out there. Deer, dove, ducks. Catching mostly bass and maybe some catfish too.
All right, you just have dinner. In one day.
Exactly.
Go out there, catch dinner, bring it home. That's the way to do in the off season. How about I know you played with some interesting team names. Of course, the Woodpeckers are here in Fayetteville, but I think you have some dock spiders. Is that right? What's the best mascot you played for?
Two interesting ones in the Northwoods League. I played for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders for 2 summers in Wisconsin, and then the summer before that, I played for the Mandan Flickertails. That was like a 1-year team name, but yeah, that one might be the wildest team I've had. They're like these little squirrel animals that I think they really only have in North Dakota.
Sort of a ground mammal.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. There's a name for something everywhere when it comes to pro baseball. How about last thing for you? It's been a Oppenheimer Barbie hype the weekend. I don't know if you're much of a movie watcher and you've watched either one, but Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Oppenheimer. I actually went and saw it on Monday, the off day.
Nice.
It was good. It's kind of something up my alley. I'm a fan of history and real stuff. So yeah, I like a good true story movie.
All right. Well, you got to finish the Barbenheimer weekend. So Barbie's up next for you. I still got to go see Oppenheimer, but now that it has the Jackson Loftin recommendation, I'll go be in theaters. Jackson, thanks for sitting down. It's hot out here. Let's get back into the air conditioning. Congratulations on your stolen base record the other day, and best of luck to you throughout the rest of the year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.